Welcome back to Henry's Documentary. My name's Henry Deering, and today I've got an important video to make. I want to get real and talk about how my mindset's been lately and how I've been feeling mentally and emotionally. So I went on vacation from August 12th to August 19th, and I came back on that Friday night and into Saturday, had a great mindset. I felt very free. I felt very detached. I had a long time away from everything. My house, my work, my hustles, the things that I'm doing. I just felt detached and very clear-headed, very clear-minded, and I was happy, and I was like, this is what I wanted from vacation. But as the days have progressed, and now it's Friday, a week later, I'm in this mental rut that I can't seem to find myself out of. And to be truthful with you, I've been lazy. I've been lazy, and I've not really had much discipline. If the cameras were on me throughout my entire week, I think there are moments that I would be proud of. Overall, I'd be embarrassed because as someone who's trying to show their journey as an entrepreneur and someone who's growing in their personal life, it's just not there. It's not, I'm not living the life that I want to live, to be blunt, and I'm ready to change that. When I look back at these videos, I'm really happy because it's like I'm just throwing something at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's not what I am expecting of myself. If I watch my videos, like, that's not an entrepreneur, like being an entrepreneur, or like I've made good stuff and I've played around with it, and I think I'm getting there. I'm building the skill of like camera communication and like editing in an engaging and cool way that like kind of makes it an art. Like I'm building skills, so like that's cool. It is better than me just sitting around waiting for like the perfect moment of then I'm going to start uploading videos to YouTube. So I just want to make it clear that I'm extremely happy that I've been able to take action steps with YouTube, with my podcast, with real estate, and I'm putting a foot forward. But when I'm analyzing myself, I know I could do more. I know like there's more to it than what I'm doing. I'm not waking up with intention, with purpose, with structure, like I'm on a mission to take over the world, because that's like in my mind, like I can see that, but I don't feel that and I don't live that, and I'm ready to change that. Because like what else is there, like this alternative of me feeling lazy? And I think no matter how hard I work, I will probably always feel lazy. I'll say that honestly. Like I think even if I worked 10 times harder than I do right now, I would probably feel lazy because there's always more. And being satisfied and content with your work, I think, is a beautiful thing in a patient way, where you can still be ambitious. You can still be ambitious towards your goals, but you're patient about where your status is. And I think that's something I need to develop. There's this beautiful thing about pain, and when you're in it, it's hard, and it sucks, it's tough, but when you get out of it, you're better than you were before. But like, it's hard to realize that when you're in the pain. I've been feeling pain mentally lately, and I think that's a wake-up call that I need to be working up here just as much as I'm working right here. Like the mental and the physical are connected, and I can't just go to the gym and work on my physical all the time. I gotta go to the mental gym, wherever that is, however that is, and really get real with myself and stay real and self-analyze. I don't know, like, but when I saw myself in the camera on my computer, and I was like, oh shoot, like that's there. Like that's because I've been working on myself physically, and that's progress, and I'm not there yet. I'm never going to be, but it shows, and I don't know how to necessarily do that mentally yet. I need to figure it out. And just because I don't know doesn't mean don't do it. You know what I'm saying? If I really truly want this to work, like I need a mission and I need to live with intention. And I just haven't been doing those things. It's not about being motivated, it's about having discipline. And the discipline is where the freedom is. Like discipline equals freedom. And I know that up here, but I don't live that. And I think that's a testament to you live what you truly believe. Your actions determine what you truly believe. And if you don't see that, like if something doesn't come to mind of like, oh, he's right, then, and I encourage you to self-analyze and kind of dig deep into yourself and see, just because I say something, those words are empty until they're backed by action. You know what I mean? And I think that's a universal truth in a moment-to-moment basis. Right now, I'm showing that I'm a YouTuber, and I believe I'm a YouTuber. I believe I'm an entrepreneur. And I believe as someone who's trying to grow personally, because that's kind of what this conversation is about. And I'm showing that I actually believe that, because I know that I need to make a video for today, and I know that I need to talk about this, honestly. This is like a cool way, because I already kind of feel like I'm getting something off of my chest, even though I'm not actually talking to anybody. These actions are reinforcing my belief statements and what I believe at my core. And I think when you go to the subconscious, you really see what you believe when you see what your day-to-day actions are. And my day-to-day actions have been crap. they've been dirt, man. If I'm being real with myself, I'm recording on a GoPro right now, and while that's cool, I should have bought a camera by now. I should have my real estate license by now. I've been taking my time, I've been moving slowly, and part of me has been okay because I'm making progress, but now I'm kind of in a spot where, as I reflect, I'm not necessarily regretting, but I'm kind of like, what have I been doing? As a default, I choose other people over myself. You know the love language bullcrap? There's like 5 love language. Like mine's quality time, and I love people and I love spending time, and that's what I value the most, honestly, over the dollar. I value time over dollars. I'll be honest with you. And that doesn't mean I still can't value dollars, but your time is something you can't get back, and sometimes I get into this weird spot mentally where it's like, well, I want to utilize this time while I'm young, but I need to use this time while I'm young to get money while I'm young to be able to move forward. And it's just this weird back and forth, and I'm figuring it out. I mean, like realistically, I'm about to turn 20 in like 2 months, and I'm going to live like 80, 90, 100 more years. So one bad week, or honestly one bad year would not compare to 59 great mid to great years. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how the time horizon works mathematically of like, I'm going to have a lot more great days than bad days, but I can't have so many bad days to the point where I'm just allowing myself to have bad days all the time. Like I gotta step it up. Like if I'm in the league and like I'm struggling from the field and I'm not making shots, I gotta start making shots at some point. I can't be like, well, this is just one step closer to making more. Yes, that's true, but also like put in the work to make the shots. I want to show you something. So I woke up at 4:45 in the morning on Wednesday to go to the gym, and I was trying to practice this principle of like, be where your feet are. So when I was at the gym, I started like kind of thinking about something else later in the day. I'm like, nah, be where your feet are. It was very present. It was a very good workout. Very good mental workout, honestly, just because I was able to be present. And then I went to work. I was able to be where my feet were. I was working. I had my eyes on like this is making me money, and this is what I'm going to do when I go home. So I got done working at 11 because I had a meeting at noon. So I've been up from 4:45 to now. I'm leaving work. It's about 11:15, and then I got a meeting at noon. And so the meeting goes noon to 1. Very productive meeting, very motivating meeting. It was my first one with these people, and I really liked it, and it sparked this fire in me. And from 1 p.m. to 1 a.m., I did nothing. It's my little brother's last week of summer, and we hung out, spent some quality time. I was like, cool, like I got time. And then it just kind of like I went home. We built some Legos. That was cool. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to go make some flashcards for real estate because I got to take this test relatively soon. And like I get on YouTube and I spend like 40 minutes to an hour on YouTube just soaking. And I was like, I know I need to get to it. And nothing is going to move forward with me doing this. This is a distraction. I'm being lazy. This is not helping me at all. It wasn't like educational stuff. It was just whatever was on the explore page, man. I didn't even look up a video. I just like was scrolling through what they were recommending me. It's like, what am I doing? And then I had 2 prior commitments with 2 different friends, and I did those 2 things, and then it ended up being 12:30, and I got home at 1 a.m. and I'm like, bro, what am I waking up at 4:45 in the morning for? I didn't progress. Like the day started off good, but like at 1 in the morning after not doing anything for the last 12 hours, you don't even really think about like what you were doing in the morning. Something needs to change. I need to have standards for myself and like live by those standards, follow those standards. And I have morals, and I have things that like places that I won't go or things that I won't do and things that I do and try to make an effort to do. But I think I need more strict standards for my life of not like this is how I have to live, like have a calendar down to every single minute of every single day. If I'm going to wake up at this time, and I'm going to go to bed at this time, and we're going to record the videos at this time on these days, and it's going to be this way, and then we're going to edit them right after, and then this is when I'm going to work on real estate, and this is when I'm going to work out. So then after saying that, like what comes to mind is like, well, I don't want to tie myself up too much. And then I start living the life I don't want to live of being lazy because I default, because I don't have a structure and I don't live with intention. I start the thing and then I get distracted by so many other things. But this is good. This is important to me to really get out and be real, because this is the type of stuff that I'm not an athlete, so I won't get a mixtape, but I might get some sort of like, this is how we came up. This video is going to be in there for sure. Realistically, I should have my real estate license I should have my podcast video content going out daily. I should have my YouTube videos be more of an actual documentation process. And well, I like I said, I am happy that I have progressed to some degree in these arenas. There's room to level up. To whoever's watching, I want to deliver a quality product across the board in everything that I do. And I'm ready to step it up. I'm ready to sign up for that mission of these are going to be a lot better videos. My real estate business is going to start making money, and the podcast is going to start being an empire on social media, and we're gonna do stuff and be this big entertainment and education thing. It's gonna work, and it's gonna be great, and it's gonna be beautiful, and I'm excited. The only person I'm sorry to is myself, because I've been letting me down. I'll let myself down before I let anybody else down, and I'm done with doing that. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you. Subscribe to the journey. If you found anything beneficial or have any beneficial tips, drop it down, comments. You're gonna start seeing a different me, and I swear by that. I believe that. This is accountability. That's all I gotta say. See you in the next one. Oh, Bunny's in here.